What's going on, world? I am back with some more Mass Effect 3 goodness. It's been a long damn time. I just got back from vacation from Portland, and I don't even know where the hell I left off. I think I was getting through with the Cerberus scientists and recruiting them for the Crucible project. Yeah, seems to be that way, yep. Bryn Cole, these are all new. Alright. Looks like I got that deal taken care of. Looks like my memory is not completely diminished. Alright, now since we have recruited the Cerberus scientist and Jacob's useless candy ass.
Cerberus seemed popular for a while. They were fighting the Collectors while the Council sat and watched.
And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies.
We can continue on.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Yeah, but I don't really care to talk with him right now. I just got through.
The Cerberus scientists are safe with the Alliance. The Brass thinks they'll be a big help on the Crucible.
First Grissom Academy, now this. Nice work.
You know how fighter pilots put those little stamp things under their cockpits for each kill? I'm thinking of getting one by the galaxy map every time I analyze the crap out of some data.
You're turning into a regular Marine.
Yes, well, I guess you're rubbing off on me.
Nice work.
Thanks, Commander. It feels good to bring someone out alive.
Yeah, sure it does. Alright, since we get done with that, let's go talk to Joker. I always like to have my Normandy conversations after I get done with a mission.
What's on your mind, Edie?
Liara recently requested assistance in calculating whether the Mass Effect is a phenomenon that occurs only in our universe, or in all possible universes. It may be that our laws of physics only occur in a finite area, a bubble, if you will, in an ocean of other possibilities. I am speculating whether, if you went far enough out, or created enough energy, you could reach a place where 1 + 1 = 3. Everything would change. All energy, all matter, all the underlying math of the universe would be unrecognizable to us. Why? What were you thinking?
I'll get back to you on that.
Bah. There's a little insight for you, Shepard. Always rely on artificial intelligence to deliver some witty
How's Jacob?
He'll be okay.
dialogue.
Glad to hear it. Nice to see those Cerberus scientists come to their senses.
After everything he's done, the elusive man can't pretend he's fighting for humanity. Anyone who isn't indoctrinated has to see that by now.
Glad we got out early.
No shit, Shepard. I think anybody who has a working brain can tell that elusive man has been indoctrinated by now.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
As if the eyes didn't give it away already. Ooh, James and Garrison, the mess hall. That ought to be interesting. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Duh, idiot. Let's go check that out. I'm all like, where's James? I just said he's at the fucking mess hall. Jet lag. Jet lag's starting to get to me. Jet lag is definitely in effect. Oh, man. Portland was nice, though. Very cool, calm, and relaxing.
Are you sure you want to play this game?
What's the matter, Vicarian? You chicken?
I don't even know what that is, though I've heard everything in the galaxy tastes like it. But if you're suggesting I'm scared, game on, Vega.
Age before wisdom.
Okay. Back in my C-Sec days, I busted a Batarian spy ring that was trying to assassinate a counselor.
Please, I fought off a dozen angry Batarians on Omega single-handedly. Used one of them as a landing pad off a 3-story jump.
Just warming up, seeing what you had. Now, I tracked down this guy, Saren. Stopped him from raising a Geth army and unleashing the Reapers 3 years ago.
Doesn't count. You did that with Shepard.
You're right, I was with Shepard from the very beginning.
That just means you're old.
Just trying to give you all another distraction. Just in case you weren't paying attention to their dialogue. Here's another distraction for you. Shepard going around and 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 around.
I'm glad Jacob saw through the elusive man. At least not everyone in Cerberus has lost their mind. This fight can use him.
Hey, Commander.
Yeah, of course. You have nothing intelligent to say. What a surprise.
Don't mind us. Just telling James here what it means to be a real soldier.
Of course, because nobody is more of a real soldier than you, Mr. Garrus Vicarian. And James is just another military meathead. As if nobody noticed that by now.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay.
Wasn't doing that before. Now it just follows my every direction. The TVs like me. The monitors like me.
It's good to see you.
It's even greater to see you. My cheesy pickup lines. Are you all getting annoyed by this yet? Good.
A new notification is available.
Still think you can win this, huh?
I can do this all day, Scars.
Funny you mentioned those. Ever hear the name Archangel?
I might have.
You know you have. I'm Archangel.
Maybe I heard something about that too.
Then maybe you also heard that for a couple months there, the crime rate on Omega mysteriously dropped while Archangel did a little house cleaning.
So you ran a cleaning service on Omega. Back on Fel Prime, I uncovered a pair of harvesters. Had to kill them by myself.
2 worm necks, that's almost impressive.
Oh, that's not even the best part. They left behind an egg. It hatched, and I trained it to let me fly it.
The Alliance teach you to make up crap like that, or did you figure it out all by yourself?
It's a gift.
Speaking of talking all day, if I had a voice like Garrus, I would talk all damn day. Either Garrus, Thane, or Harbinger. You have a voice like that, you can talk all day and people will not get annoyed by it.
You've been through a lot, Scars.
You giving up?
Nah, I got more. Just don't like to talk about it.
Fair enough. We've all got one of those.
Just one, huh?
Yeah. Not every story has a happy ending.
Except there was this one time I teamed up with a Turian named Garrus Vicarian. He was pretty good with a gun, but he thought he was some kind of hotshot.
Yeah, I knew this wise-ass Marine named Jimmy Vega. Sounds like a pole dancer on Omega. Always got on my nerves. But the kid was alright. Had guts when it counted.
And together they cured the genophage.
And stopped Cerberus from taking over the Citadel.
And finally kicked the Reapers from this galaxy and into the next.
With a little help from their friends.
Nah, it was just us. But mostly me.
There was this one time where this one Turian named Garrus Vicarian hooked up with this Alliance soldier called Shepard. Things got a little tense one night at the nightclub, and good old Shepard was getting a little tipsy, and then Garrus Vicarian decided to take Shepard back up to her cabin to sort of ease the pain. And as most people would say, the rest is history. I think you can figure out what happened from there.
It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. Speak to Tactus. You should be able to find him near the docks.
Needless to say, Garrus tore that ass up. And Shepard was never the same again.
You and this human called Jacob were both part of Cerberus.
That is correct.
And Cerberus is filled with traitors to humanity.
Yes, they oppose us in this war.
Then why should we trust either of you?
We have severed our ties with the organization.
But you were programmed by Cerberus.
I can extrapolate where this is going. I have superseded my original programming and have chosen to oppose Cerberus.
You mean you have chosen to oppose your creators?
Correct.
I find this a very troubling freedom machine. That is all.
Well, I understand your concern, Javik. You think that just because Edie was able to rebel against Cerberus, that her creators, I say her because I like to humanize my characters, you think that just because Edie rebelled against Cerberus, that she will somehow, somewhere along the line, rebel against us. An understandable concern.
Those humans you saved were fortunate. There are still places in the galaxy to hide. Our refugees perished. There was nowhere left to run. I trust you, Commander, when you say you no longer expedite Cerberus's goals. Otherwise...
Otherwise, you'd be the first one to throw me straight out the airlock. I get it, bro. I get it. See how the engineers are doing, see if they have anything relevant to say.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel before Edie even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2 was completely spaceworthy prior to my installation.
See, Edie agrees with me.
Edie's mind and the Normandy are a whole entity now. You couldn't just move the processors in the AI core to another ship.
Engineer Adams is correct. Processes that contribute to my self-awareness are spread throughout the ship.
See? Edie agrees with me.
But unlike Edie, our brains couldn't have existed without our bodies.
That is a requisite from being organic. You have to look beyond that limited definition of life.
Joker pilots the Normandy. He doesn't take over Edie's body when he does that. When Edie controls the ship, she's piloting, just like Joker.
Edie doesn't pilot the Normandy, she is the Normandy.
No, she's a passenger in the Normandy, just like us. The ship was a spacefaring vessel
This is an
before
interesting
Edie
debate.
even existed.
Engineer Donnelly is correct. The Normandy SR-2
I don't think
was
I've ever come
completely
across this
spaceworthy prior to my
conversation.
installation.
See,
I'll support
Edie
Adams.
agrees with
Edie can direct the Normandy with her thoughts. She sees, hears, and feels through the ship's sensor arrays. The Normandy is her body.
I've seen Edie's body, and its curves are a fine sight better than the Normandy's hull.
So what do you think, Edie?
Are we more than our thoughts?
I'm done. Any more of this and my head's gonna explode.
Oh, that was quite funny. It's weird, I never come across that debate, but then again, I don't think I've ever come down here after that Cerberus mission, or the science.
I'm falling down tired. I need a folding chair or something. Call me up when you're ready for that interview, Commander.
The fuck are you talking about? Perhaps I don't remember that conversation. What interview are you speaking of? Yeah, guess we'll find out soon enough. But the day is coming very near that I will no longer need you on my ship. Can't wait, can't wait. Oh, wait a second.
Traynor, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way.
It's a bit disrespectful talking about my ship like that.
In any event, I thought you might be in the mood to play.
Chess?
I bought a board on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as much fun as real pieces. But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
That's funny. I figured you'd be more interested in a shower.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It's an option.
Well, just give me a moment to grab my things. Hot water and room to stretch. I could get lost in here. Oh, it's like a week's worth of stress is washing off. And the timing's perfect. I was hoping to look nice for somebody.
Hot date lined up?
Hopefully more than just that. I play for keeps.
Sounds serious.
That depends on whether she's interested.
Oh, Traynor. Don't you just love it when you lead someone on for so long, acting like you're interested in them, flirting with them, only at the most critical time to just knock them down on their ass and face rejection?
Well, good luck. Holler if you need anything.
Oh! Will do. Thanks again, Shepard.
No problem. Take as long as you like.
And don't think this saves you from our chess match. Just give me a minute to dry my hair.
Sorry, Traynor, this redhead is already taken.
Ha!
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
Bah.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Traynor.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.